Shalom out there. Shalom. Shalom out here. Shalom. Bear with us. Bear with us. Right, shalom. Shalom. Hey, brothers from GMS Charlotte. Got special guests in the building. Right, brother Hargob. All right. Straight out of Michigan. You know what I'm saying? Chicago affiliated, man. Came down here to visit us. Hey, we out here to edify once again. All right. All right. Shalom out there. You know, always want to start by saying all praise and glory be unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Y'all understood the elders, the apostles, the great millstone, the blue ram, our fathers, daughters, unstited fellow laborers out there. On the work weekend of the week, y'all shalom to you, shalom to the Aqua that you need as well. Right. Coming back out here, outside of downfall, the space we call America. Babylon the Great, daughter of Babylon, right. Solomon Egypt. All right, you see the confusion. You know, all those titles refer to this place called America. Right. And there's no difference. We do the same thing every time we on the highways of heavens, and also on the video. Right. All right. So, you know, of course, let us know I'm on the road. You know, so I can stop where I can stop at. Fellowship with the Aqua, both sides. Set the cross side against the wicked. Okay? So, can you ever skip to the one up the side?
2 Ezra chapter 15, verse 1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy.
The words of prophecy. This is a prophetic book that we read out of it. All right? A prophecy is something that was told or said before, and then it came to pass. All right? And the Lord set up his service of prophets. Okay? And we come out here telling you prophecy, especially concerning the wicked Esau. Even Esau is getting ready to set up all these devices. All right, to catch up a lot of you Israelites out there. You guys out there foolish, you know what I'm talking about? Right. You ain't taking the warning, all right? You ain't hearing the sound of the alarm, all right? To warn you, to take heed to the warning, to prepare yourselves, all right, for taking time of trouble, right? All right, so that's upon us right now, all right?
It says, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord.
Yeah, especially when who your enemy is, all right? The enemies are the heathen nations, and our number one enemy is Esau Edom. Right? The reason with Malachi 1:4 tell you that. Right? Calls him the glory of wickedness. Alright? It said, what else it said on that, brother?
It says, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord.
The Lord put the words that he wants his men to speak, the service of prophets, he put the words in their mouth. Alright? Start with Abba Bivens, on down to the elder apostle after David. Alright? We're all doing the same thing, prophesying. Alright? All those young brothers out here, you know?
Alright. And cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true.
Yeah, ain't no other book got prophecies that are faithful and true. Isaiah 34 said what? Seek ye out the book of the Lord. All right, read. All right, no one of these should fail. All right, you can't bring out the Quran and bring out a prophecy. All right, no other book has prophecies like this book right here. This is a prophetic book. That's why it's the most bought book, but it's the least understood book. All right. All controversy surrounds the Holy Scripture, man. The Bible, always. Nobody talking about Kemet. Nobody talking about the Quran. Right? Nobody even talking about none of that other madness out there. Right? Everything is centered around the book, the Bible, man. The president swear in on this book. Absolutely. Now Esau don't follow this book, but he has wicked ass leaders of so-called America who swear in on this book. They know that this is the book. All right. Now. Get on the wicked today, all right? Because a part of the major prophecy is the wicked is going to bring these devices. Again, Revelation 12:12 says that the devil's going to come down and you have a great wrath, all right? And the devil is so-called white. All right, Esau, all right, do it to the elites on down. You know, talk about super going to be on Esau. Give me that Ezekiel 35.
It's Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 1. Moreover, the word of prophecy, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir.
Now, when you hear that, right, somebody say Mount Seir. All you theologians out there, vocab, all you hoe niggas, dig this. When you go into history, now, the people of Seir, all right, were the Edomites. But are the Edomites heavily populated in Mount Seir right now? No. The Edomites are all over the earth right now. And they have a capital of their society, which is America. Which the elites, they push their agenda through America. All right? So when you speak about Mount Seir, give me Genesis 36 real quick. You speak about Mount Seir, you're talking about the Edomites. All right? Not no damn mountain. Actual amount.
All right. The book of Genesis, chapter 36. All right, and verse, bear with me. Genesis 36, in verse 8, and it reads, it says, thus dwelt Esau in Mount Seir.
See? It's talking about Esau. Read that one more time, then you want to read that again, brother.
This is Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 2. Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir.
That's all you need, brother. Go ahead.
Genesis 36 and 8, thus dwelt Esau in Mount Seir. Esau is Edom.
Esau is Edom. He's the father in the he's gonna say it, he's gonna say it. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 9, Genesis 36 and 9, and these are the generations of Esau, the father of the Edomites in Mount Seir.
There you go. So who we prophesying against? The Edomites. The Edomites is ruling. All right? The central bankers are all Edomites. They may be of the tribe of Amalek, but Amalek is the grandson of Esau. That's right. So his lineage go back to Esau. That's in that same chapter, brother. That's right. All right. Now go back to Ezekiel.
This is Mount Seir today.
Yeah. That's why I like it. That's why I like Mount Seir. Water. It look like Mount Seir. Look at this. It look like caves. It look like caves that's carved in the mountains.
The architect.
Because we don't like this shit. Jake won't build no shit like this. All right, you come over here, you stole our fucking land, all right, turn it into a fucking concrete jungle. All right? We wouldn't build no shit like this. This madness, man. If this shit fall, all these people gonna die.
Hey,
and the Lord willing is gonna fall soon.
Right.
All right?
The scriptures say, Genesis, the 4th chapter, that the first cities was built by Cain. See what I'm saying? We know that the Edomites also go back to Cain as well.
That's right.
Says, son of man,
That's real, brother.
set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it.
Prophesy against the Edomites. That's what that means in other words. Prophesy against the Edomites. All right, go ahead.
And say unto it, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Bashem
Thus
Yahushua,
saith the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua.
behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out mine hand against thee, and make thee most desolate.
So the Most High is against you, Esau. All right? And that's why we're against your ass, because we're the Most High's son. All right? We're the Most High's sons. All right? And we understand that you were created to be the wicked. Just like we were created to be the righteous seed. You're the wicked seed. Right? And right now you're ruling. And the fact that you have so much wickedness in this world today, because you got there Edomites. Right? All right? Here's why you see men lying with men. All right? You see women holding their hands and shit, walking down the sidewalk like they husband and wife and shit. That shit is madness. Right? All right? You know? This place is a place of confusion.
All right.
You got pedophilia going on in this world. All right? I was watching the news the other day, and they were talking about, it was, I did a video on it a couple weeks back, maybe. And it was a video about, the U.S. government, how they partake in this child trafficking.
Oh, yeah.
You know? And we've been bringing it out for years. The Elder Apostle slowed down. We've been bringing it out for years. All right? And this shit's still going on.
Yeah, that's one of America's most lucrative pastimes, man.
That's right,
and
brother.
here in Charlotte, that's one of the most heaviest places where this takes place at, man. You know, there's hella people that get abducted here in Charlotte every day, man.
But you know, you saw it like R. Kelly, the worst nigga in society. At least he got consent.
Yeah.
The legal way you set up Esau, and you still locked his ass up.
Right.
I'm not out here vouching for him. I'm just telling the truth.
Yeah, okay. Because you blast him, but then you had the nigga from Subway years ago, Jared.
Jared.
You know, you got Epstein Island, all these damn politicians that took place in Pizzagate.
Yeah.
But then they want to put the face on goddamn R. Kelly. Just Jake period. You want to label Jake as all the wicked people.
And it's all coming out now that all these so-called powerful people in America, in the world in general, they all connected to this nigga Jeffrey Epstein.
She's an Amalekite.
So it's all coming out in the media right now.
Right. And that's why the Lord is calling Amalek out, man.
Look that up real quick. Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah.
Why you get that? I'm gonna read this real quick.
Go
This
ahead,
is Exodus 17 and 16. For he said, behold, the Lord has sworn that the Lord will have war with Amalek from generation to generation.
That's right, brother. Who's in power? The Edomites and the top tribe of the Edomites was Amalek, the so-called Jews. Now I'm going to look up Jeffrey Epstein, right?
I got it.
Them so-called Jews. See, that's why Kanye West got in trouble, because he brought their wickedness.
Exactly.
Because the whole world know they run shit.
Exactly.
All right, there's no secret. And the Jeff Epstein, one of the Rothschilds got mentioned in there. All right, but hold Psalm 73 on that.
Now this is what we brought out in the lesson that me and Priest did the other day. Going into the world that's growing even darker, right? So here it is. This came out on Trending Politics News. It says breaking: never before seen documents reveal Esping's tight relationships with major American figures, right? Now, why is this not plastered all over the mainstream news, right? It says never before seen documents reveal Esping's tight relationships with major American figures,
Yep.
right?
That's your president's on down. All of them weirdos, man. Edomites are weirdos, man. You like popping men. Man, you some freaks, man.
Right.
Man,
You the real freak of nature, man.
Right. A lot of celebrities too. This is why you have guys like Tom Hanks. They had to flee the country.
Yeah.
Because they can't be over here because they know they got charges against them, man.
Charlie Sheen.
Yep. All these niggas is spread out in these different countries because they know if they come back, they're gonna go to jail, man.
Right.
Or prison.
It says
Russell Simmons a slocky.
Oh, you good?
Sure. Russell Simmons, that weirdo Jake too. That nigga fled because they gonna get his ass for pedophilia. But he plugged in, so he was able to come back.
Yeah.
Now you see his hairless ass over here again, all right?
It's like Oprah. When Oprah had that damn house arrest bracelet or anklet on, and she was part of that bullshit too.
Yep.
All these celebrities, man. All y'all, Jay-Z, Beyonce, all y'all motherfuckers on that list too, man.
All of them. That's why y'all got smooth faces like that.
Yeah.
You know, one thing as a kid, you can't say, never trust a man with a smooth face. A lot of them guys be pedophiles. You see the fucking images. You know, fucking CSC offenders. You got that smooth ass, real ass face, man. All right. Go ahead, brother.
It says newly released documents have indeed shed further light on the extensive network of influential individuals connected to Jeffrey Epstein. It says Epstein.
Yep.
It says the files obtained include personal numbers and email addresses and provide details about his relationships with various high-profile individuals.
That's why I took him out. That's why I took him out. They didn't want that to come out because the most, Scripture said best in Jeremiah 49, and what's that, verse 10? It says, but I have made Esau bare, and should bring it out, brother Shah.
Why you bring them
Come
read
on.
this last
Go ahead, brother.
paragraph.
Go ahead, brother.
Because, hey, that's where all the distractions in America is going on because they need to keep people's minds away from this shit, man. Right?
To answer what you just said, this is why when that list got dropped, that's when the C-19 hit.
Exactly.
You know, so that wasn't by coincidence.
Hell no, it's all about the same.
It says the late financier, infamous for his sex trafficking operation, had a network that crossed borders, industries, and even royal families.
How you get around that? How you get around that shit? All right? Real quick.
Yeah,
read that real quick.
Jeremiah 49:10
How you get around that shit?
says, but I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself.
You can't hide the witness you once going behind closed doors. Hey, you hold my shooting out and shot up his nose. All right, through his men, bringing out this info. That's why we bring out the info right now on your ass. All right? That was a hot. See, they killed him. They killed Jeffrey Epstein because he's going to expose a lot of you homosexuals.
Yep. They had to cut off.
They like
all
to get into
these things.
pedophilia too. Because they weird. When we say weird up, when I say weirdos, I'm talking about all that wicked ass shit y'all be on, man.
Yeah.
All right?
Because ultimately, what they was doing on that island, man, they had all them children because they take part in what you call
Child
sex,
sexual magic.
yeah, sex magic, which they got that from Alistair Crowley. And they, once they kill the children after they, sodomize them, and pretty much, mess them up to where their adrenaline is all high, they'll kill them and drink their blood, which is adrenochrome, man. This is why you have all these celebrities that be old as hell still looking young, man.
Right.
They drink that shit and it makes them young.
Yeah. I got a little bit more just to put this out there. So read it back from the top. It says the late financier, infamous for his sex trafficking operation, had a network that crossed borders, industries, and even royal families. The documents procured from Epstein's estate by the U.S. Virgin Islands government during its investigation provided an alarming insight into Epstein's relationships with the world's elite even after his sex offender registration.
The world's elites, the powers that be, which are the Edomites. Yeah, you got some. You could say you got Jakes that, you got a few Jakes up on that level too. Honorary Edomites.
He
It's really Israelites, bro.
reading the Bible. It says
So-called Negro Latino Americans are the Israelites. The world's best kept secret. That's why we're in captivity together. That's why we all still in together. Jeremiah 50:33 says that the children of Judah and the children of Israel, all right, Judah would be the Judah bench of Levi, this brother be Judah, so-called Negro, and the Haitians and West Indian brothers, and who all descend from them, whether they speak a bird or not. That's Judah. Since Judah, then you have the northern tribes, which be men, this brother, so-called Native Americans, so-called Latinos. And we split after King Solomon. We are all the Israelites, though. The Lord is bringing us back, start with the elect part. Because yeah, you may be Israelite, brother, but it's all about the elect. Can you understand this knowledge? And the Lord open your eyes to understand and receive this knowledge, brother. That's what's more about the point. That Islam ain't no truth in that. Christianity ain't no truth in that. Rastafarianism ain't no truth in that. Ain't no truth in that. Muhammad gonna be a slave in the kingdom of heaven. All right, so you will understand the so-called heirs, the sons of Israel. The blessing that go to Genesis 17. It ain't disrespectful. Fuck the Ishmaelite. Right. Fuck the Arabs.
He wasn't chosen. Israel wasn't chosen.
You gonna tell all the Arabs that the sons of Israel says, fuck y'all. That's our land. Some of the Palestinians are Israelites, and some of them are Ishmaelites. You got them around me. You got them around me, brother. I'm not mad at you though. I'm not mad at you, brother. I'm not yelling at you. I'm trying. Just listen.
To get your
brother,
across, bro, we talking.
You say I'm mad.
We talking as men.
I got them right. I got a right to be mad. You know why? Because people run on earth. Listen, bro. People run on earth to our nationality. They prosper off us. All right? And we're living in the fucking slums of the earth. We're being oppressed. So I have a right to be fucking mad. You just say, sure, the oppression make the wise man make
When you explain it to me,
sure, the oppression make the wise man mad, brother. I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you.
Let's get the scripture.
You offended because of the Israel.
no, I'm not offended.
I ain't needed that
I'm
one.
offended because you yelling and we talking.
You need to wrong me, but I ain't mad at you.
So whatever you would have been like, I was like, man, fuck it, you like that.
But you can say that, right? You can say that. Okay, you can say that. You can say it right. You can say it right.
Nah, I'm my man of God.
No. You can say it right. You can say it right. I'm not mad at you, bro. I'm not mad at you this time, but I ain't mad at you. And I told you before. You said why you mad. I said I have a right to be mad. You want to get the Ecclesiastes, show the oppression making the wise man. I'm fucking supposed to be mad, brother. I'm supposed to be mad. I can be mad all I want to. Look, the scripture say be angry and sin not. Exactly. So long as I'm out here start. You can't tell me I can't be mad, happy, or sad, brother.
Saying you can't. Listen,
I said I got
when you delivering a message, bro, you trying to bring people towards.
This is the book of Isaiah 58.
Hey, look, when the Messiah walked around the earth, you think he was all nice to people? He spoke with authority. All right? Period. We men. If you said we are men, and the Lord had a voice of many waters.
But
so if I had a loud voice,
I'm not
it is what it is, bro. Why you offended, bro? You say you're a man, right? If I tell you, man to man, that I ain't no problem with your relation with you should be okay. You still have an offense to it, brother. What's wrong with you, bro?
I don't got no offense to it, bro.
This Isaiah 58:1, and it reads, it says, cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet.
So it ain't that I'm out here trying to get at you, bro. You said why you mad? But I got a right to be fucking mad. Hold on. You a so-called, what you so-called Negro? You call yourself black, Negro, African American? That's why I said you offended, because you a Muslim.
No, I'm not offended. I respect.
That's why you offended, brother.
Bro, I come from the federal government.
Isaiah 58:1. Cry aloud, spare not.
You all grew up in the fucking ghetto.
All right, but I'm saying.
Lift up that voice like a trumpet.
I disrespect you, bro.
I'm not saying, but I'm saying if you trying to give me
well, just listen.
If you trying to give me some type of wisdom,
just listen.
What's that, brother? You just keep
Just listen. All right.
Peace to you.
We got to let the scripture speak. Isaiah 58:1, it says, cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgressions in the house of Jacob their sins.
That's what I'm doing. He got offended because of Islam stuff. Point blank, give me the Genesis 17. Right. We're not out here sympathizing with. We don't care about Ishmael. No fucking Arabs. We don't care about none of you heathens. We care about Israelites. Period. That's it, man. Hey, that's what Jacob's problem. Right. That's why Jacob, the most I got to put on y'all spirit to go against these evil. Right. That shit like that. I was trying to be peaceful as hell with you, brother, right? But damn, brother.
Man, Ishmael don't respect them so-called black Muslims anyway.
Hey, no.
Come on, man.
Nah, you go over there, man. Them Arab shit on Jake.
Come on, man.
They don't consider you a real Muslim anyway.
Cut that shit out. Go ahead.
It's more 17 or what?
Go to 17. Go to right.
I got the one in Romans real quick too.
Cause read that why we getting this, brother.
All right, this is Genesis 17 and 19, I believe, right? So this is Romans 9, This is Romans 9 and verse.
And I knew that shit.
Good.
I knew it was the Islam shit that got it. I knew it.
Right.
And I'm like, they said, I'm a Muslim at the end. I knew it, bro. Fuck out of here, man. Fuck Ishmael. Oh, yeah.
Romans 9 and 7, and it reads, it says, neither because they are the seed of Abraham.
Ain't Ishmael the seed of Abraham? Was not Abraham Ishmael's father? Absolutely. But did the covenant, was a covenant established with Ishmael?
No.
Absolutely not. It went to Isaac.
That's right.
All right?
Romans 9 and 7, neither because they are the seed of Abraham are they all children, but in Isaac shall thy seed be called.
And we're going to get that right now, the count in Genesis, man. Because you know why? Abraham had 6 more sons with the Torah. Are they accounted for the seed? Absolutely not.
I got one more. Verse 8, the point, it says, Romans 9 and 8, it says, that is, they which are the children of the flesh going back to Ishmael, right? It says, they which are the children of the flesh, these are not the children of God, but the children of the promise, which is what? Isaac. But the children of the promise are counted for the seed.
Period. You ain't got to break that down, man. That's plain and to the point.
Right.
That's why goddamn Jake always want to take up for these goddamn so-called Arabs, man. Fuck them Arabs, man. All right, you saying niggas ain't shit.
Right. Jake forgets that them Arabs put us in slavery too. We got the Arab slave trade, man.
They helped his man. They helped his black ass get on the slave ship.
Exactly.
Why you think your ass over here with your brothers?
Right.
You ain't get over here by no fucking love boat.
Right.
What the fuck is he talking about, man? Jake's so fucking soft, man. All this soft ass shit, man.
Sorry. Genesis 17 and 19. And Yahweh Shah said, Sarah, thy wife shall bear thee a son.
Sarah, who was Ishmael's mother? Hagar. Period, man.
Right. Wrong with it.
Yes. Ishmael's mother is the bondwoman. Sarah is the free woman.
That's right.
She's the wife.
Right.
Galatians 2.
Right.
Come.
And Sarah thy wife shall bear thee a son indeed, and thou shalt call his name Isaac.
Come.
And I will establish my covenant with him for an everlasting covenant, and with his seed after him.
Now the fucking so-called Arabs know this shit. And that little weak-ass philosophical wannabe book, the Quran, they say children of Israel, remember the blessing that the Heavenly Father bestowed upon you.
Yeah, exactly.
Not they ass. Because they know that the seed of Israel are, like the brother's going to, the seed are that's accounted for. All right? We're chosen the promised seed.
So this is in the Quran that you just quoted.
Go ahead, brother.
So it says, Surut al-Barakah 2:122 in the Quran. O children of Israel, call to mind my favor, which I bestowed upon you, and that preferred you above all nations. Above all others.
Now, when you done reading that, brother, get Deuteronomy 76, because that's the book of the Israelites.
I got one more for you.
The God of the Israelites exists. Ishmael gods don't exist. He got many gods.
I got one more too. Now this is also out of the Quran. This is also out of the Quran as well. This is from the book Al-Ankabut, verse 27 in the Quran. It says, we gave Isaac and Jacob to Abraham and placed prophethood and scripture among his offspring. We gave him rewards in this world, and in the life to come, he will be among the righteous.
That's right.
That's in the Quran, bro.
Point blank period. Point blank period, man. We ain't got to argue with you, Jake. So it ain't for you. That's why I said, man, you keep moving, bro.
Right.
This ain't for you, bro. You go get with Ishmael. Ishmael with his ass kicked. Ishmael over there right now. His shit toe up. He can't do a damn thing about it.
Hey, them Arabs, the Muslims, when they was at the copperstone, man, they had to flee because all them cockroaches started coming out the copperstone and shit, man.
Shit crazy.
Hey, when COVID happened, why was Mecca cleared out?
Right.
I thought Allah had the had the protection.
Right.
All the people over there, they was scared to go into the copperstone, man.
That's the only good for you take a piss on you drunk at night. Right. Go ahead, brother.
This is Deuteronomy
You
7.
piss on the side of the building, you drunk.
Right.
Man, fuck out of Ishmael.
Deuteronomy 7 and 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy power.
Yeah, Yahweh thy power.
That's right.
Because Yahweh exists.
That's right.
All right? You can't name one God of the fucking heathen that exists.
Hey, the scriptures tell you, it said that all the gods of the heathen are idols.
Are idols. That's why the Lord punished us for worshiping these fucking idols and shit, things made with men's hands.
That's right.
The Lord jacked us up. Oh, y'all want to worship some bullshit that don't even exist? I'm going to kick y'all ass. I'm going to put these curses on your ass and send the same fucking heathen you want to get down and sit with. I'm going to send them against you and kick your ass and oppress you. Rule over you. That's the same shit. Is Jacob a slave or a homeboy, a servant? Yeah. It's like I butchered the scripture, but is Jacob a homeboy slave? That's that nigga right there.
Right.
Jeremiah speaking without niggas like that.
Right.
Go ahead, brother.
The Lord thy power hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people.
Above who?
Above all people.
That's the so-called white man, Esau, the so-called Chinese, Moab, the so-called Japanese, Ammon, the so-called Africans, the sons of Ham. Everybody, man. You East Indians, Elam, he above all you motherfuckers, man. All right? You ain't nothing special about y'all. We make society go.
Yeah.
Everything in society that's good is because the Israelites made it. Like, Israelites make society great. Look throughout history.
And the scriptures say we're the former of all things, man.
We're the salt of the earth.
You know?
You want to have this fucking entertainment. Like, let me cut you off, brother. You want to have this fucking entertainment. I'm a little happy too, brother. I'm on the road for a minute, brother. You know, you want to have this fucking entertainment, all right, that you have if you want for Israelites. You want to watch some goddamn so-called white men running down the field playing football and basketball, right? That shit was boring. All right, that shit was hot stuff.
Ishmael playing basketball.
Yeah, you see a musty-ass so-called Arab. Who wants to see this? That's a fucking madness setting right there.
Right.
The so-called Arabs, how musty they be. Imagine them fucking hooping and shit, playing football and shit. That arena would be fucking smelling so bad. You hear me? You hear me? It'll smell so bad because they don't believe in shit that we believe in smelling good.
Yeah.
They don't got that in them. The truckers that be fucking Ishmaelites, and even them fucking East Indians, they be musty as hell. So you gonna go recruit them to have entertainment? No. Everybody illegal is spanking that motherfucker.
That and they dry. They ain't got no flavor to
They
them.
can't do all the shit that Jake do.
Hey, when you speaking about the basketball, you had the video of the first Jake that was crossing up. He thought, yeah, they didn't know what to do with it. He sliding on the floor and shit, going between their legs.
God, he's good.
And then they had Wilt. When Wilt came along, this big, tall, 7-foot nigga just running down the court fast as hell. And they saw somebody dunk. It was like, oh yeah, we gotta bring these in. Hey, fuck the ABA, we gonna merge here with the NBA, man. The Negro League, now we gonna have the NLB. You know?
Jacob is the form of all things. They know that shit.
All right.
When you want to watch some entertainment, you watch the so-called Negroes, the so-called Hispanics, the so-called Native Americans. So we're the ones that give you great entertainment.
Right.
We're the ones that play sports. When you see boxing, who fight each other? The so-called Negro and the so-called Hispanic. That's a great boxing match.
Right.
You see fucking UFC, all that. You see football. You see, you see some of them so-called white quarterbacks be Jacobs. All right? Don't get it twisted. All right? You see them fucking athletes that be really good. And they're like Edomites, you guys expect the bird Israelites.
Yeah, Wayne Gretzky, you know, huh? That was an Israelite.
Larry Bird, Thomas Berry, that's a straight up nigga.
Yes.
That nigga's funny as hell. All right? But you need Israelites to make society have fun.
Yeah.
Because we create fun in this world.
That's right.
Everybody all stiff and don't know what to do as far as entertainment. But you need entertainment, who you go get? The Israelites in the hood. You need to be entertained. You want some good music? Who make good music? The Israelites, good food, yeah.
Good food. Who be in all the Mexican restaurants? You know, all the Italian. It's all Jake. I mean, it's all Esau. Esau hate niggas, but they can't get away from it, man.
Yeah, like tacos, tacos.
Fried chicken, eat all the damn fried chicken.
Right.
Esau, you ain't shit, man. And none of these Ishmaelites ain't shit. I need us, man. That's why we in the authority under Yahweh Shai, King David, this earth gonna know what it truly means to be at peace. Everything will be well ordered, man. And y'all gonna be the fucking entertainers. I got some entertainment in mind for you fucking Edomites.
You're going to be the real court justice.
Go ahead, brother.
Deuteronomy 7:6. It says, thou art the holy people unto the Lord thy power.
We're holy. The Lord made us holy. We ain't no special to be holy. The Lord made us holy. Gave us his laws, statutes, and judgments.
That's why that word holy means separate, man.
Yeah.
You know? It says, we're different from you damn heathen, man. It says, the Lord thy power hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Thanks, Ishmael, for proving us right again.
Yep.
Your wicked ass want to be truthful book. There ain't no truth in that book. Nope. The truth is right here in the Bible. All right? Go ahead, brother.
It's Galatians, the 4th chapter. It's adding on to the point of the seed of the promise, which came through Isaac, which went through Jacob, right down to the 12 tribes today.
Right.
Brother. So this is Genesis 4, in verse 22, and it reads, it says, for as it is written, Abraham had two sons, the one by the bondmaid, Hagar, and the other by the free woman, Sarah. Verse 23, but he who was of the bondwoman was born after the flesh, Ishmael, but he of the free woman was by the promise, Isaac. See?
That's Isaac, man. Hey, Ishmael, man, you know, and Ishmael, that's a fucking part. I just, when I see them so-called Arabs, look like, you know that.
Right.
Motherfucker, you know that. All Esau do too, but Ishmael, you fucking know that.
Right. Read it on.
Saying, nigga, you know that.
Read it on, it says, verse 24, Galatians 4:24, which these things are an allegory, for these are two covenants. The one from the Mount Sinai.
Who was at Mount Sinai? Was Ishmael there? No, it was the sons of Jacob there. Go ahead, brother.
Which gendereth to bondage, which is Hagar.
Because that's what talking about the laws and statutes and breaking them and leads to bondage, slavery.
For this Hagar, or Hagar as Mount Sinai in Arabia, and answereth, Salaki, for this Hagar as Mount Sinai in Arabia, and answereth to Jerusalem, which now is, and is in bondage with her children.
Some of my Israelites.
But Jerusalem, which above is free, which is the mother of us all.
Yeah, ain't no motherfucking African nigga.
Right.
All right, you Pan-African niggas?
Right.
Fuck out of here, man.
Jerusalem is the mother of us all.
Yeah.
You niggas want to be African so bad. Why don't y'all ever go back to
Back
Africa?
to shit ever go.
You know, you never hear Jake talk about that shit after Garvey died.
Yeah. Cause they, you know, I'm gonna go with Africa. Nigga, I don't go no motherfucking Africa. What's wrong with you? Nigga, I'm gonna go back to the land of Israel. If I can't go back there the way I want to, how the Lord say I'm gonna go back there, I don't wanna go. Right. So fuck that. I don't give a fuck about no Africa, man. We served captivity there in old Egypt as a whole. That's when we last time together, in bondage. And we was really in bondage. All right, the Egyptians was oppressing our forefathers. All right, and now we in the new Egypt. All right, as a whole nation being oppressed by the modern day Egyptians, the Edomites.
Right.
Right. Reading on, finish it out. It says, verse 27, Galatians 4:27, for it is written, rejoice thou barren that bearest not, break forth and cry, thou that travailest not. For the desolate have many more children than she which have a husband.
And that's talking about Israel, because the Most High is married into the nation of Israel. That's why Lord said, you want to get that in Jeremiah? You know what's that, brother?
Verse 28, it says, now we brethren as Isaac was, are the children of the promise. But as then he that was born after the flesh persecuted him that was born after the spirit, even so as it is now. Because hey, even to this very day, you know, Jake still be catching hell from Ishmael, man.
Ishmael, Esau, all the nations.
All the nations.
Only one be cool. Only one that's really kind of cool with us is Japheth.
Verse 30, it says, nevertheless, what saith the scripture? Cast out the bondwoman and her son.
It cast out Ishmael, so-called Arab.
For the son of the bondwoman shall not be heir with the son of the free woman.
This is why all the nations on which they love our entertainment, but they really hate who we are. Because they know that that promise and that blessing went to our forefathers.
Right.
Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. They can say, well, Abraham's our father too. Okay, what about Isaac?
Right.
Okay, what about Jacob? All right? Because that's where we descend from, Jacob.
Yeah.
They hate that.
That's what the Christians hop over. They talk about, yeah, we all from Abraham, but they don't ever talk about Isaac and Jacob. Nope. They just hop right over that. As the Lord said, what? That I change not.
Change not.
Therefore, what? You sons of Jacob are not consumed.
That's right.
Right? Period.
So I'm gonna read Jeremiah 3, 1 and jump down to 14.
Yeah, but when it happened, because remember the brother read that she didn't have the husband. Yeah. Talking about the nation of Israel.
So this is Jeremiah 3 and 1. It says, they say, if a man put away his wife, then she go from him and become another man's, shall he return again unto her? Shall not that land be greatly polluted? But thou
That's how we became.
Right.
We're the Most High's woman, the nation of Israel. And when we went to serve other gods, we became polluted. Filthy with all these abominable idols and shit. All right, go ahead, brother.
But thou hast played the harlot with many lovers.
Yeah, that means we going to sin to these other gods.
Right.
Which are no gods. Like the brother quoted earlier, Psalms 96, I believe. All right?
It says, yet return again unto me, save the Lord, because as you mentioned real quick, Israel is that woman. We're the Lord's woman. This is Jeremiah 6
So
and
the
2.
Lord, hold on, we became a filthy woman. The Lord still accepted us back.
Exactly.
Show
Jeremiah,
you the Most High's mercy.
that's right. So Jeremiah 6 and 2. I have likened the daughter of Zion to a comely and delicate woman.
There you go.
That's how you know he's talking about us.
And read the one that says, I am joined before I'm joined to you. Read that one,
Verse 14.
Yeah, that's what I was going down to. Back in Jeremiah 3 and 14.
Main one on the hit too.
Turn, O backsliding children, saith the Lord, for I am married unto you, and will take you one of a city and two of a family, and I will bring you to Zion.
There you go.
Come on now. Hey,
There you go,
real
brother.
quick, go in that same chapter. Now jump to verse 20.
All right, jumping down to verse 20. Surely as a wife treacherously departed from her husband, so have ye dealt treacherously with me, O house of Israel, saith the Lord.
So the woman is talking about Israel. Again, talking about Israel because, again, we're the Most High's wife. And the word married or marriage means to be joined to. The Lord gave us his laws, commandments, and statutes. Just again, that would join us into him. That's that covenant. That's right, brother. That's that covenant. He didn't make the covenant with any other nation. That's why in the vertebrae in Galatians, at the Mount Sinai, who lived the Mount? Israelites. Yeah. You didn't have no heathen there. Nope. All right, go ahead, brother.
This is Psalms 147 and 19. He showeth his word unto Jacob,
That's right, the 12 tribes of Israel.
his statutes and his judgments unto Israel.
There you go.
He hath not dealt so with any nation. And as for his judgments, they have not known
They
them.
don't know the Most High's word and judgments. That's why they fucking mad at us. They jealous of us, right? Go ahead, brother. I ain't gonna cut you off, brother.
Praise you, the Lord.
Praise you, Yahweh, Bashim, Yahweh Shai. Right? Call Allah, Yahweh, Bashim, Yahweh Shai. You know why? It's the Lord that made us this way. The Lord made us a spiritual people. The Lord made us creative. The Lord made us to be a lively, like lively stones. You know? The Lord made us to inherit the land of Israel. All right? The Lord made us that.
His spirit is within us, man.
Yeah, the Lord made us the peculiar treasure. All right? Because Jake is strange. Like somebody's worship, when we do shit like that, that's strange. That's why he's amazed. He is, and they like, damn, how they doing this?
Can't figure
They
it out.
just so creative with it.
Give you an example.
Where,
Right?
brother?
You had Esau, he made that robot that could pretty much, shoot threes like Steph Curry. But they can't put the sauce on it though. He try to have him dribble and he's looking all stiff and shit, like how Esau trying to play. But that robot, it can't replicate how Jake moved, man, how Jake put that flavor in what they do,
right.
man. So
That's right.
you can never make artificial intelligence to make replace Jake and nothing. Now you got the music, but when you listen to the music, there's no soul in that shit, man. The bars are cool, but there's no soul into the AI songs, man.
Can't replicate the soul.
You know, I was with the Chicago Arc this past week, right? So we watched the Monsters of Man. I hadn't watched that movie in a minute, but the spirit though, right? Because he's speaking about robots, right? Now, who the best soldiers? Jake. So I think about the robots, and I was like, that was a class session, so I ain't gonna say too much, but I'm a guest, so I don't say too much. But I was thinking about that, watching the movie because I'm like, yo, Jake the best soldier, so you're gonna learn everything, you know what I'm saying, from Jake, and then replicate that in the robot.
They did that with their tactics now, man. The guerrilla warfare, they learned that from Dan and Ruben.
Yep.
Because we was fucking their ass up when they was over here. That's why Esau never wants to talk about the Florida Timber Wars, man, because and Ruben was fucking their
They
ass
too strong
up,
for
man.
you. Hey, you saw you a pussy.
Yeah.
You ain't got no particular fortitude, man. That's really what it is. Because that's really what it is. It's like the Lord took our might from us, but we were still mighty enough to kick your ass.
Right.
Because the most slocky, brother. The most I made you a fucking wimp punk bitch. All right, I'm just gonna say it straight, man.
That's real.
And when I see Edomites, I'll be like, man, you a fucking low-level fucking creation, man. The Lord just threw your ass together.
Bro,
Gave your ass a quick spirit.
If you think about it, the only thing Esau has is that gun. If it wasn't for that Gatling gun, of course, the Lord took the spirit on him. But if it wasn't for that gun, man, he does not hold a candle to Jake. Because hand-to-hand combat, that's a dub, man.
Yeah. That's, even glad you brought up, because even like Esau had the Gatling gun, right? Can you imagine that every guy hands in that shit and bands? What the fuck you Edomites up? I'm still alive because of that. When I think about that, because the brother actually, we was talking about that yesterday, because where my dad come from, all right, you go in the history of that area, all right, there's a lot of fighting going on. That's along the Trail of Tears, like the Indianola, Mississippi, on the Sharp, all right? A lot of Reuben right there.
Right.
All right. And my dad, his parents come up right there with the Choctaw brothers and sisters, man. Because you know that's how it was. We worked among each other, Dad and Reuben. All right. Even the purebred, they say purebred or whatever. I don't like to say the term, but the Reubenites in Mexico, they dark as New York darker. They strong as shit too. Do the same shit. Because the Lord preserved his sons, man, the sons of Jacob. Right. That's why you got Gadites still around. All right. Gad made like some of you Edomites. We got some guys that look super dark. Hey, the Lord's heritage is a speckled bird. We still here because that's the Lord. Like the brother said, that we ain't gonna be consumed. All right, he quoted that what the Lord said in what's that, Malachi? All right. The sons of Jacob are not going to be consumed. So we're just blessed to be here, brother. And then more importantly, not only blessed to be here to have this knowledge, wisdom, understanding of the scriptures of the Lord's word, man. Because it's really all about that. It's not about that we're still here. There's a lot of Israelites out here just existing. But how many of them out here laboring for the Lord? All right, how many of them have this truth? Only a few.
Two precepts. Hey, give me our code 2 Ezra 3 and start at 31 and read on down.
My dad and people don't like it.
Second Ezra 3 and what?
31. Read on down. I'm gonna read this real quick. We was talking about, Israel being the chosen seed and Jacob being a peculiar people, right? A special people. This is Psalms 135, verse 4. It says, "For the Lord, Yahweh Shemel Shah, have chosen Jacob unto himself, and Israel for a peculiar treasure." Right?
Yep.
So the word peculiar goes back to what? A valued possession.
Right.
A valued treasure, man. And that's who we are. We're the Lord's people, man. We're his possession. All right, his treasure. Right? No other nation. Okay? Let me get that to you.
Second Ezra. That's right. Second Ezra 3 and 31. I do not remember how this way may be left. Are they then of Babylon better than they of Zion?
Right. Are these heathen better than they of Zion?
Hell no. They wish they could do the things.
Exactly.
Man, more importantly, that's violent. That's carnal shit we do for our entertainment.
Right.
They wish they had that covenant. They wish they was part of that covenant that the Lord made between him and our forefathers.
Right.
They wish they was a part of it. That's what they really boil down to. They want to be a part of the blessings and the inheritance of Jacob. That goes to us. The land of Israel ain't going to yield forth this increase in the land because we ain't in that land.
That's right.
The land of Israel really desolate. Got fucking heathen in there. Jews gonna be trodden down by the Gentiles, right?
They have to import trees and stuff.
Trees and grass and shit.
Right.
Because it ain't beautiful.
Right.
But when we get there, it's gonna be beautiful. Because we gonna make you fucking heathen build it up.
That's right.
All right, Isaiah 60 going to that.
And when you had an understanding about that, you understand why these heathens came together with one agreement to destroy Israel for being a nation, man.
Psalms 83, Lamentations 2:15, come to mind. Well, yeah, Psalms 2, why you heathen raging? All right? You really imagine the main thing because the Yahweh Shah is going to make his sons glorified in the earth. Let's start with Yahweh Shah, man.
That's right.
The Yahweh Shah is going to conquer all the kings of the earth. All right? Go ahead, brother.
Verse 31 or 32. Or is there any other people that know of thee besides Israel?
The answer is no. That's why fucking, what was that, Balak? That nigga was mad.
Could put them curses on them.
Yeah. They would say, how can I curse? It was most certainly a curse. Yeah. Pretty much in other words. Because he wanted to defeat our ancestors.
Yeah. The Lord showed him that vision. He wanted to be an Israelite at that point.
Yeah, he wanted to be us.
He saw our future, man. He saw how the Lord was going to bless us.
Yep. He saw Yahusha.
I should behold him and not nine.
Yeah, and these heathen all know that the end for Israel is a beautiful end, man.
Yeah.
That's why they're trying to offset prophecy and trying to genocide us, man. It says, or what generation have so believed thy covenants as Jacob, and yet their reward appeareth not, and their labor had no fruit. For I have gone here and there through the heathen. It says, and I see that they flow in wealth and think not upon thy commandments.
Yep.
Weigh thou therefore.
They got what today, right? Yeah, Amalek got all the wealth.
Owns everything. know, yeah, Ishmael got.
Sam got oil refineries.
You look at Dubai. You know,
Dubai,
everybody,
yeah.
everybody wants to go over there and
It's
live it
called
up.
the Emirates, the United Emirates.
Right. It says, "Weigh thou therefore our wickedness now in the balance, and there is also that dwell in the world,
Right.
and so shall thy name nowhere be found but in Israel."
See that? Go ahead.
I'll let you know we're supposed to know the name of the Most High.
Exactly.
How
Exactly.
the hell you gonna say the name of the Lord ain't important when the Lord gave us his name through Moses? Man, that makes no. All right, go ahead.
That's our spiritual covering. When you see
should make you
when you
mad,
see the elect, bro, you're supposed to see how by Shia Shai, bro. When Jake coming into these other names, Jesus, Allah, Buddha, whatever, and you're coming with a different covering, man, a different spirit. You don't see the Most High when you see Jake Christian.
Well, the scriptures say in Revelation that having the name of the Father sealed in their foreheads.
Forehead, that pineal gland, man.
Yeah.
That's the place in your body which is
Right.
also the spirit, man. All right. And a lot of our people, their pineal gland is calcified, man.
Pure language.
Yep.
The pure language in the ancient Paleo Hebrew. True name of the Heavenly Father and Son, Yahweh, by Yahweh.
That's right.
So there you go, bro.
All right. Verse 35.
At the gatherings, when they say the created name, they say the broken form of it.
Yeah.
But James the Deacon would attest to that because why? He knew that we knew the name of the Heavenly Father. And you go to the gatherings, you see him say, yo, here, why, and all that stuff. But it's really Yahweh.
Right.
Right? Yahweh is how you say it. Ask me how I know that.
It says, "Or when was it that they which dwell upon the earth have not sinned in thy sight? Or what people have so kept thy commandments?
Yep.
Thou shalt find that Israel by name has kept thy precepts, but not the heathen."
Ooh, it's cut.
They don't know.
Because the laws and statutes is given to us for our wisdom and salvation.
That's right. This is why, hey, the heathen, they can eat whatever they want, and their bodies don't get messed up like we do, man. That's why they can do particular things, and the Lord don't do shit to them because the Lord's not dealing with them. He said, He said He didn't give a damn about them. You know. Why you get that? Grab this real quick.
Sirach
6.
All right, this is Psalms 105, in verse 5, and it reads, it says, "Remember his marvelous works that he hath done, his wonders in the judgments of his mouth. O ye seed of Abraham, his servant, ye children of Jacob, his chosen. He is the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Shah, our power. His judgments are all in the earth. He hath remembered his covenant forever."
Forever.
Forever, ever.
That's why the Lord, on this side, when we fell away, we all became Hellenized on this side, right? We lost who we were, right? And then the Lord had his remnant. He gave his remnant, like, Lord, when we those men, the election, that the true knowledge, wisdom, understanding, come out of this fucking wicked society, mentally and spiritually. Because the Lord has a reserve for himself. All right, 7,000 men that have not bowed the knee to Baal.
That's right.
Which goes into the elect.
That's right.
It says, "He hath remembered his covenant forever, the word which he commanded to 1,000 generations,
So there you go.
which covenant he made with Abraham in his oath unto Isaac, and confirmed the same unto Jacob for a law,
I love cutting you fucking heathen, man.
and to Israel for an everlasting covenant."
I just skip right over Ishmael, huh? Piece of shit.
Right. Hey, to add to the spirit. This is the second Ezra chapter 6 and verse 54. It says, and after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen.
Oh, we all come around, man. We're all brothers, man.
Right,
Fuck out of here.
Abraham.
Yeah, we all come around, but look, man, it's a separation. You got the sons of the Most High, and after the flood, we became the Israelites.
That's right.
Like, point blank, period.
That's right.
We don't like you fucking heathen, okay? We're separate again.
Because, hey, like we said, the Lord, he called us a holy people, and holy is separate. Because out of all, we're not all the same. All right, that whole, we're all humans. No, the Lord, he classified the people into three sects, man. You got the sons of God, which eventually became the Israelites, the sons of men, which are the heathen, and the sons of the wicked, which are you damn devils, you Edomites, man, you so-called white people, man. So no, we're not all the same, man. And the Lord chose, all right, the Israelites, man.
It's always the truth.
Come on, man.
The Lord made a distinction.
That's right. It says, All this have I spoken before
Like
thee.
the portion of Jacob is not like them.
Exactly. It says, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes,
For whose sakes?
for our sakes,
Now who was referring to?
Israel. All right, because was not Israel the Israelite?
That's right, brother.
All right. As for the other people,
Yeah, all you heathen, all right, that you know what I'm saying, want to be us. All right, this is what the Lord said about you.
Trying to slide into the covenant.
right,
Yeah, they're trying to cover up in that, didn't they?
replacement theology, you know.
Oh yeah, the spiritual Israelite shit.
Yeah.
Hey, go count. You can't get in this covenant, motherfucker.
Nah, man, you excommunicated, brother. It said, as for the other people,
You're like vocab, you know, motherfuckers like you.
yeah,
All right, especially you fucking heathen. All right, I hate you. This is like vocab, man. Yeah, man. Come on. Hey, look, man. King of heaven, man. You better hope you. Woo. You gotta put water on your ass to cool down from the slavery you're gonna catch the king of heaven. Don't let you know that, man. You better hope like a motherfucker you're a Jake, man. And right now, as it stands, you a fucking Edomite, man. You a fucking Temanite.
that's Haman, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, plus we found you out.
Yeah.
We found you out, bro.
Agent Riser. It says, as for the other people which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing,
You ain't shit.
but be like unto spittle,
Yeah.
and has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel.
So when somebody hawking spit, you care about that shit?
Nope.
That's how most I feel about you, and that's how we feel about you.
Right.
All right?
Right.
Don't even matter in life.
And now, O Lord, behold, these heathen which have been reputed as nothing
Yeah.
have begun to be lords over us and to devour us.
See, that goes with Isaiah 42, I believe. I got it. Go ahead. All right, this is Sirach. Go ahead.
It says, but we thy people, who thou hast called thy firstborn, thy only begotten, and thy fervent lover, are given into their hand.
Yeah.
If the world now be for our sakes, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world? How long shall this endure? So the point being that hey, we're suffering under the hands of our enemies because we moved the Lord to wrath, like it tells you in Baruch 1:7.
It ain't got nothing to do with you either being mighty or nothing.
Nah.
And then you mean, I'm going to prove that right here, Isaiah 42. And I'm going to start at 22. Isaiah 42 and 20. Well, I'm going to start at 21. The Lord is well pleased for his righteousness' sake. He will magnify the law and make it honorable. But this is a people robbed and spoiled. They are all of them snared in holes, and they are hid in prison houses. They are for a prey and none delivered, for a spoil and none set restored. Who among you will give ear to this?
Right.
Who will hearken and hear for the time to come? Who gave Jacob for a spoil and Israel to the robbers? Did not the Lord Yahweh, Bashim Yahushua, he against whom we have sinned? See, it's all about our downfall, our shortcomings of being wicked. You know, that's what happened. You know, we went off being wicked and shit. And the Lord punished us.
That's right.
And that's why he was able to rule over us and do the things you were able to do to us. But the scriptures say you poured our affliction too, though. All right. You know, raping a man's wife and shit. Sodomizing men. Zechariah 1, 14 to 15. Bring it out, brother.
You know, they made the that's basically, matter of fact, let me get that.
Because they pour our affliction, brother.
Right.
All right, you separating families. You doing this shit to this day. Separating families at the border, going to Israelites and the rest of the Latin tribes like that, and even you got some of the Levites coming through that land too, at the border, because a lot of Levites coming through the U.S.-Mexico border. Because they don't want them Levites in there, because they fucked up Haiti. You know what I'm saying?
Amistad, man. They never let that go, man. Hey, Levi was fucking their ass up, man.
Sure.
That's why Haiti to this day is is flat from these damn devils, man.
Yep.
They couldn't stomach that ass that they received from the nation.
Yeah, you that fucking black magic.
Right.
It's Joel 3 and 3. It says, "And they cast lots for my people," which is what the slave auctions.
Yep.
It says, "and have given a boy for a harlot," which is a prostitute. This is where you get all that sex trafficking shit from.
Yeah.
They was doing that to Jake over here in the Americas, man. You know, selling the little boys for sex slaves and little girls for sex slaves and shit.
Yeah,
It's doing all still this day.
You see that? You watch Good Bob Baton, they were showing you that, man.
Right.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. I ain't seen them. That's wow.
It says it's giving a boy for a harlot and sold a girl for a wine that they might drink. Same shit going on to this very day.
There was a Apostle Ramlock had brought out the article where they were actually selling girls for wine. Coming from the land of Ham, you know, the Sunday people. Brothers, you know, his brothers, right? He tried, you know. They was actually selling, you know, the tents of Judah, all right? The boys for a harlot, like the brother just read, girls for wine. Yeah. You gotta pay for that shit, Esau, man. All right? Motherfuckers ain't get away with that, man.
Yeah.
Right. The Lord required that which is past. Right. So all the shit you give the tents of Judah and the royal tribes, you gotta pay for that shit.
Yeah, that movie, Goodbye Baton, they showed in that movie they had like little 8-year-old, 9-year-old girls butt ass naked twerking and shit, man. So you see the psychological damage, how that's been forwarded today.
Yeah.
That's why you see all these women walking around twerking and ass out.
Because that is a term called post-traumatic slave syndrome, which pretty much you can they say you can pass down trauma through the womb. So our foremothers, you know, have been passing down that trauma unto this day, man. You know, they just mask it with the shit that they do now, but our people are still affected by slavery to this day.
Yeah, all that shit ain't new. All that shit you see Jake doing, that ain't new. All that shit go back to slavery.
You had that devil, I forget his name, the nigga that looks like Pan from the Maverick movie. He had said that, you know, pretty much Jake today don't deserve reparations for none of us were slaves, but nigga, we still feel the effects of slavery to this point.
You know what? Fuck reparations, man.
You know?
You don't get the reparations from the goddamn wicked. You know what reparations gonna come in that? When we in the kingdom of heaven, and we got that rod of iron and that mortal body, we're gonna be, man.
That's gonna, when he's in chains, that's gonna be reparations.
Exactly.
Say again, brother?
When he in chains, that's gonna be reparations.
Right, bro. That's real reparations, bro. Putting their ass in slavery because that's, man, he ain't got no money. Now the elites of Esau got the money to go, but that ain't shit, man. They can't repair the damage that's been done. I don't care how much Oprah gold you can scrap up, scrape up, whatever. You can't replace what the fuck you done to us, man.
Nah, man. That's the stone.
Yo, I'm out there with golden acorns, casino, with gas and shit, chopping up with them. You know, we got lives there. They got like a little truck stop there. You know, I'm chopping up with gas and shit. There's only an old Gadite woman that noticed I was a Rubenite. You know, she was out. She was a group. Native American woman. And shit, you know, we chop it up, whatever. Then she with these two Edomites and shit. She the only one that showed me the rest of these fucking guys out there with goddamn Edomites, man, it just pissed me off. I'm like, yo, why the fuck y'all in here?
Right.
Got this weird ass. You can tell that the Edomites was in there just straight weird. I'm looking at the guy, what the fuck y'all doing in here with these motherfuckers, man? At all. At fucking all, bro.
Zechariah 1:15. It says, and I am very displeased with the heathens that are at ease, for I was a little bit displeased, and they helped forward the affliction.
Yeah, you could, like you could be going to, you know, if you help forward the affliction of our people. All right, boy, the state wasn't enough. You gotta do an extra wicked shit to us, man.
To the thing. When you sit there and just go into all the elaborate things that Esau has done in this society to go and try to kill us off as a nation, man, hey, the rabbit hole runs deep, man. You'll never stop finding out shit that Esau has done and is doing to us to this day, man. Right. The simple fact of the very clothes that we have on right now is killing us, man. All right, from the rubber soles from our shoes to the mixed fabric.
Yeah,
okay.
Different sorts of fabric.
You know, they had a report come out last week, or recently ago, pretty much saying that they had these children clothes have toxic levels of lead and arsenic in it. So you poison your children wearing these goddamn. There's no coincidence. Target has this whole, you know, gay clothing line, man. And that just goes to show you, man, that this devil he is killing you in every way, shape, form, and fashion, man.
This is the book of Psalms. The Lord said He was pleased with you, right? And this is what He's gonna do when He send Yahweh Shai back, right? And then the message. Psalms 2:5 says, "Then shall He speak unto them in His wrath, and vex them in His sore displeasure." Because the Lord is gonna, and the Heavenly Father is gonna send Yahweh Shai back, all right, and comfort the kings of the earth. It's gonna be a sore storm. You and your military are gonna be destroyed. That's what 2nd Ezra speaks about. Revelation speaks about. right? Second Ezra 13 goes into how it's going to be nothing but dust and smell of smoke when y'all shot through it. We're just waiting patiently, suffering. That's what patient means. We're just suffering, waiting until he comes. Because we know that your end is here. We just gotta do it. We gotta just remain faithful and do it. Right? And occupy till he comes. Keep doing these works. That's all. All you guys is in the week, man. Hey, man, get yourself together, man. It ain't time to get fucking weak, man. If you think about falling out, and it's on you. Hey, you put your house out over shame, that would not be forgotten about, man. You're gonna get destroyed inside.
The scriptures say, if thou faint in the day of adversity, it's because your strength is small. And that strength goes into your faith, man. So if you feel yourself getting weary, waiting on the Lord to return, man, you need to pray. Go on a fast. You need, hey, get your spirit together, man. This is the time for you to be getting weak and falling out the truth, man. But ultimately, if you fall out, that just shows you weren't of the elect anyway, man. But this is Zephaniah 3:8. Therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord.
Yeah, wait. Having patience, meaning the suffering.
That's right.
Because you got to endure it to the end.
Yeah. It says, until the day that I rise up to the prey. It says, until the day that I rise up to the prey.
Until the day that I rise up to the prey. Go ahead.
For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdom, to pour out my indignation.
Now, how is the Lord going to gather the nations? Man, he's going to get all the world's militaries and armies gathered up in the valley of Yahweh Shaphat, which is going to kick off World War III. And this is happening right now, man.
Yep.
Nations, hundreds of thousands of troops are being gathered in that region.
Right.
To fulfill prophecy. Go ahead.
It says, even all my fierce anger upon all the earth, it's like even all my fierce anger for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy.
Yeah, and that's the missiles, man. And also when the chariots bring them laser beams, man.
Right.
Hey, Heavenly Father's a consuming fire.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
I was gonna say, and he's doing all this for the controversy of Zion, man.
Right.
Because as we went into, man, and the Lord is displeased with you heathen for what you've done. All you heathen, not just Esau, all you heathen. Because we've been under the captivity under all the nations on the earth, man. All throughout history, man. So none of you.
It's very cool to look through the Hamites too.
Yeah.
Ham, you ain't, your hands ain't.
Hey, Ham, Moab, Ishmael, Elam, all you niggas had us in slavery at one point, man. Check your history, Jake. None of these nations, they don't like you, man.
They was talking about the Silk Road in the news the other day, man. They was going into it. A lot of shit happened in the Silk Road. I forgot what I was watching though. Around the road, listen to me. Shit. Yeah. There's a lot of Jakes was in there. That Silk Road slavery,
Yep. All, hey, Jeremiah 38:16.
Right.
All that devour thee shall be devoured.
favorite scriptures, man. You know, make me excited, man.
That's
You
that
know?
in
All
that
your adversaries, every one of
man.
them going to captivity.
time.
It's just true.
And add to that point, First Maccabees 2:10.
Yep.
What nation have not had a part in her kingdom and gotten of her spoils?
Yeah, man. What nation has not had a part in the destruction of our people? We just read the scripture about how these nations forward the affliction, man. That's why when you go into the ghettos and slums, right, you got Ishmael at the fucking gas station selling you cigarettes and poison. You got Moab selling you cat wraps and dogs at Chinese spots. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they tell us, yeah, every truck, give me a big goat, give me a big goat.
You see what I'm saying?
Fucking, Elon be in that shit.
Right.
You don't get no motherfucking big goat. I'm just spring water. I might get the coffee and get the truck. What no motherfucking big goat.
Right.
But that's like you said with Moab said that the Chinese, they don't even eat that Chinese. That's not real Chinese
Yeah,
food.
yeah.
Like,
You rarely find them, brother. You rarely find a Moabite restaurant that got real food. Like out west, I went to out west. And I'm gonna tell you about.
But when I say that, like I said, that's not real Chinese food because they don't eat orange chicken. General pound chicken. They don't eat that shit, man. You know? And, Elder Tazama was going into that. He was like, he asked one of them. He was like, no, we don't eat that. That's for you. Wait, that's you. We don't eat that. Because their real shit is the fucking shark fin soup, monkeys, all that nasty bats.
Balls.
Hey, like Trump said, that's Chinese flu, right? The Trump flu. You know, that's their real shit. That's real Chinese food,
And they
man.
feed you niggas all that shit. They eat all that shit.
Rats,
Dogs, cats.
roadkill.
Yeah, hey, there's been videos on World Star, right, of these Chinese people that go in the shops in the back killing raccoons and shit, cutting them up and bringing it back into the shops, man.
Hey, there's a video of this nasty ass
That's
goose.
right.
This nigga was cutting meat with his big toe. He had his long ass nail and slicing meat on his toe, bro. And you niggas eating that shit, man.
That's a big toe, man.
The
Hey,
big toe.
you know how sharp your motherfucking toe gotta be? Because
And that nigga was flying that shit too, bro. That shit is like that shit was nasty as hell, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But that shows you he didn't hate you, man. Cause they'll serve you that shit up with a smile too. Like, look, if I eat that shit, look at him, look at him. Nasty ass niggas.
This brother said his big toe.
They know Jay gonna come in there and throw some soy sauce in that bitch,
Yep.
some hot sauce and dip it in the
Duck
orange
sauce.
sauce.
That's
with
soy
duck
sauce
sauce.
killing your testosterone.
Yeah, man.
This shit wicked, man.
Soy kills testosterone. You know Jake loves his soy sauce on that goddamn poison.
But see, that shows you the Moab, the scripture says it's not gonna be a Moabite or a Ammonite when you enter the kingdom of heaven. That perpetual hate really goes back to that. They know. They damn, man. In the kingdom, they're gonna be far away from a kitchen.
What's this Moab wash
pot, yeah.
So you know when you in our kitchen cooking in the kingdom, you find out you motherfuckers trying to kill one of my motherfucking pets.
I don't want Moab in my kitchen.
I think your eyes are all in shape right now.
And making plastic rice. Oh, you got fake everything, man. This nigga serving shit.
You know how Moab eyes is. You know how Moab eyes is. Like, you imagine a Moabite with a black eye? You know your shit close when you got a black eye. So you catch a motherfucking Moabite trying to kill a lion or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Put a hyena in a fucking dish. And we gonna be immortal and shit with spiritual powers. The fucking black eye you gonna get Moab gonna be fucking all-time black eye, goddamn.
Right.
I'm just having fun right now. We gonna be. Let me find out, goddamn.
Eddie Oswald be like, man, put the rat down, man.
Right.
Get the shrimp back in the ocean.
Right.
What's
Put the
next show
catfish
more
back in
about
the lake.
Right.
You know.
Oh, they just caught the world's biggest catfish. It was Jake too. You know, I forgot where he was at, but he's a big ass catfish. I'm like, ugh.
Put that motherfucker back in the water, man.
That bitch so big. I'm like, oh, we eat that big nasty ass fish.
Bottom feed.
Hey, you niggas eating bottom feeders.
Slave food. That's what that go back to.
And you don't eat your mama didn't eat. Yo, you ain't grew up with cornfish? No, nigga, I don't eat that shit.
Chitlins and all that.
Yeah. I ain't like that shit when I was a kid.
Oh, that shit's stink, man.
You trash. Fuck shit.
This is Micah 2:10. It says, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a sword destruction.
Let me bring this out too. See, when you first mentioned that everything in society is geared towards Jake dying off and shit like that, right? Now get this, you know about the PFAS, right? We have the company. That shit's even in the bath tissue. Yeah, like the acid tissue.
It's in your car. It's on the seats.
Yeah, it's in your air ducts.
Yep.
That's why that new car smell.
Yep.
They say that's poison, and that shit never goes away.
Yep.
You may not smell it, but it's still in there.
All that shit go back to the DuPonts, man.
Yep.
You look into the history of it, man. And they knew about this shit that was killing people. The
aluminum
PFAs, all that shit, the forever chemicals. That's in the Teflon and the fucking the aluminum and the dishware, man. All the shit that you eat. When you got metal skillets, and you cooking with metal forks and you scratching the skillet, you actually releasing more of that shit into the food. But that's why you're supposed to be cooking with glassware, man.
Exactly. Then you got the BPA.
Yep.
And iron.
Yep.
Cast iron is good. I grew up on cast iron. That makes me good food too. The food don't taste all funny.
Exactly.
Also, you got the microplastic.
Yep.
They said Americans eat pretty much a credit card size of plastic every day.
Yep.
Damn.
So there's no, basically, read that again. There's no escaping the defilement, man. That's why we go, like the brother was saying, we're gonna have to get changed into the new bodies because these bodies are corrupted.
And then, what you said today,
Yep.
they putting the damn juice inside the food, man.
Yep.
The chickens are still alive, getting poked up, and then they killing them and serving it to you. And Bill Gates already said he was doing that anyway, growing them in the crops.
Yep.
So hey, we're going forbid, man. We eating this fucking juiced up food, man.
Real quick, Isaiah 24:5, the earth also defiled under the inhabitants thereof.
Yeah, the elites, man. The people that's ruling the world. They've defiled the planet Earth. Go ahead.
Right.
It says the earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof because they have transgressed the laws,
Yep.
changed the ordinances, and broken the everlasting covenant.
Yep.
It says, therefore hath the curse defiled the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore, the inhabitants of the earth are burned with fury and lust.
Yeah,
That's right.
Destruction, the missiles. And the fire is needed, man. The fire is needed to cleanse this earth, man. All right, that's what's going to renew the earth, man. To make it clean again,
Purified.
purify it, man.
This place is heavily defiled, man. Plus, according to was that Numbers 35 and 33, all the blood that's been shed over here, this land has to pretty much have Esau's blood get shed before it can get cleansed. And the souls of the righteous are continually crying out to the Lord. You know, all the death that of the Israelites that's been done over here, man. You know?
Time for true justice.
Right. Bringing it back. Micah 2 and 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest.
Yep, this ain't our rest. This ain't our place to be living it up.
This is not our kingdom, man.
Come on, man.
Because it is polluted.
Yep.
It shall destroy you even with a sword destruction.
And when the scriptures say this place is polluted, it's literally polluted. It's defiled, man. Everything about this place is poisonous. It's death.
Right.
You know, from the food, the water, the air, the clothes that you wear, right? The shoes on your feet.
Women, the men and women, they're polluted. But also spiritually as well, man.
That's right.
You know, because literally everything that you see, you know, that's promoted here, people doing, whether knowingly or unknowingly, it goes back to some type of idolatry, man.
Yeah.
The smallest thing, like I seen a TikTok video, you know, Jake be like, knock on wood. That knock on wood goes back to conjuring demons. You knock on the wood, all right, what they used to do in the, I think it was the Druids or Celtics or whatever, they will put the demons will go in the wood, and when you knock on the wood, that will summon the demon out there.
It's crazy.
Ezekiel 4:13, the Lord said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their bread, so I eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles, because I will drive them. That's the reason why, you know, us Israelites are eating. Somebody Moab and shit, they put them on the drink, all the things we eat forever, the chemicals in the food we eat, everything we're doing, we're just basically fading because y'all about to now shop was still alive. So, keep us in some kind of health.
Right. Get the same, we shall drink poison and live, you know? Because like you said, everything is defiled, man. The bread. We were talking about that yesterday. Yeah, we were talking about that yesterday with the bread, man. The bread, they put duck feathers in your bread, man. So you think you're eating real bread, this shit is yoga mat parts, you know? And then the FDA, they allow these damn food production companies a certain amount of insect parts,
Yeah.
and whatever else falls into that shit, man.
Yeah, I seen that the other book too.
But I think,
I was watching his videos and walking out. Man, he made me mad. He was, you know, like the amount of bugs they put in like chocolate. He was like going to about dark chocolate. I was a big eater of dark chocolate. You know? I would go to the health store, get like that real 98%, 100% dark chocolate, like blueberries. Yeah. You know, I was that's when I was working out real heavy then.
right.
You know, shit. I would always eat that shit, keep it in my freezer so it won't go. All kinds of shit. Cookies with dark chocolate. Come to find out this shit is totally foul.
Even the meat, all that ground beef, ground that, human remains in that shit.
Yep.
Right? Feces.
And on top of that, it's weeks old. What they
Months and years old. A lot of shit is.
They pay with that red shit to make it look fresh.
That's why, you know,
I've seen, like,
me
TikToks
being
on
born in
TikTok
the
and
country, backwoods, everyone called it shit. I don't like eating city food like that.
All right.
Because the worst of the worst is inside the inner cities.
Yeah.
And I can taste the difference
Process shit.
of foods, whether it's food or whatever. I met this brother here this morning. I said that to blueberries, brother.
Shit, look, this is real. I can taste it.
Here. You from the top of the
Yeah, we was eating those blueberries.
Fresh blueberries, brother. I
Real
said,
shit.
Real. They got, because you know, where I'm from, you grew up, you pick your own fruits and veggies to eat them. You know, you put them in the heat and shit like that. It was fresh though. Eat raw cabbage. To this day I eat like that. So you know, like I know the difference between tasting something that's fucking contaminated or polluted to knowing okay, it's goodly grown. And a lot of this shit be badly grown. Like there's a certain ginger I would prefer. If it's grown in Mexico, I would prefer that ginger because it's called grow it right. Garlic, I love garlic too. I'd eat that shit raw. I put that shit inside my mouth and eat that shit raw.
Right.
You know, but I know the benefits you get out of it, like And brothers out there, I have science school. I deal with bad science. You get a sinus infection. A good antibiotic is garlic, organic garlic.
Not that shit from America.
Yeah.
That shit from America don't got that bite to it, man.
Nah, no.
You know?
This shit garbage. That's why America don't produce it.
You get your hands on it, black garlic. You got black garlic too.
Right.
And you see that fucking grown in USA symbol? That shit's trash.
Yeah, get them out of get it out the pantry.
Hey, McCormick, you just had that come out. Now they said they pretty much, they defiled their seasoning, man. You know?
God damn.
So, hey,
There's no escaping this shit,
Nah,
man.
man.
This is why we need deliverance. This is why we need the how about
That makes a pretty good tasting seasoning. Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
all that shit gonna go.
So look, when the scriptures say this ain't your rest, and it's greatly polluted, it will destroy you with a sword of destruction. And the Lord was telling you the truth. Everything around you is death. And it's the valley of the shadow of death, man. Job 10:20.
Yeah.
You know, the land of darkness is darkness itself.
Right.
You know, wait, like the brother said, when the Lord gives us the knowledge, He opens our mind and we find out what really goes on. Because there's a lot of shit that we don't even know. But when we come to that understanding, we're gonna beat the shit out of each other. And these nations included.
A lot of the stuff that the Lord hasn't revealed to us because if we found out, man, we won't want to eat no more, man.
Yeah.
If you get like that sometimes, you just think about it and it's like, man, I don't even want to eat. I don't want to eat that no more. Man.
That's why these Edomites be going vegan. Right?
That shit is fucked up, man.
And that's now you know that's saying some shit with your own people. Esau's own people are going vegan and their own fucking people. Right?
But then you go vegan, that shit is through too. Because you look at it, the most unhealthy people are vegan. Because their version of vegan is eating Beyond Meat,
Right.
Impossible Meat,
Right.
you know, which is all chemicals.
That's
man.
all lab
That's
created
not real shit. A real vegan meal is like a fucking black bean burger, chickpeas,
Right.
you know, things such as
I
that.
fuck the black names up.
Hell yeah. You know, but these people they don't understand the situation that we're in, man.
Right.
Then you got Jake out here trying to make a kingdom within this bullshit ass kingdom, man.
Yeah.
That's why you have to not only grow your own shit if you can, but limit yourself what you take in because a lot of shit have soy in it. That kills men's testosterone. They got such an estrogen in it.
Shit, so heavy, man.
Yeah, that's why I said that soy sauce shit.
Yeah.
Jake really fucking sperm count up.
Well, Jake like soy milk too, bro.
Yeah, that shit
Tofu,
garbage.
all that shit is whack.
They try to give me that shit as a kid. I'm like, hell no. Lactose shit. I couldn't get milk like that. That shit fucked me up, right? So they would try to put me on like alternatives, like the only thing that was good was almond. But it tastes funny with cereal.
You gotta get used to it, man.
Yeah, that fucking cow fucked me up. Throw up, runs, all the time. So like, you can't take the lactose in. I got something. And that's because how they raise these fucking cows too. They putting so much shit in the like they injecting these cows with all kind of shit, man.
Hormones,
And
man.
so they had these big ass sores in their legs and shit on their side or something. They just have they just go up to them and just let it flow out of there.
If you boil cow milk, you see the majority of that shit is purple. It's not even milk, bro. Jake really shouldn't even be drinking cow milk anyway, bro.
Right. Got some real quick. It's Lamentations 5:1. It says, "Remember, O Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, what has come upon us.
Right.
Consider and behold our reproach." You see what I'm saying? So we asking the Lord to consider what's come upon us, the hell that we endure right now.
Done.
You know, we need help. We need deliverance, man.
We need salvation.
We need salvation.
Hey, King David said it best. Deliver my soul from the wicked.
It's
Right.
not so.
Esau is fucking wicked, man. Now they even I did a video recently on there, the brother speaking about the shit going on in Uganda. They're trying to push that homosexual agenda over in Uganda. And the Ugandans like, fuck that. We ain't got it over here.
Right.
Now, that's a righteous act. Truly it is. He's like, no, homosexuality
They're
shit
not gonna get bullied.
Nah.
And
They come out and say that. You catch any of you homos, we're gonna kill you.
Yeah,
and
so-
that's righteous.
yes, that's a righteous act. But what Esau gonna do is demonize them. And then justify going on there. They probably got some resources over there. I'm gonna look that shit up too when you got it.
They
Because
do.
they got some resources over there. And then Ham got some resources. So they're gonna go over there trying to justify them overthrowing their government. Usual tricks.
Then they can mama hit to them, man.
Yep. Stabilizing their economy. They come out sanctioned.
Yeah.
You're talking about
That's
sanctions.
the first step. The sanction, and then they say if the leader doesn't want to, play ball, then eventually down the line they'll try to come reason with him face to face and still not with it,
Yeah.
and they'll try to offer.
Because the sanctioning, the U.S. dollar, that's the world reserve currency.
Right.
And so through sanctioning, they can sanction their country's economy. All right? And basically, that's why all the countries are getting away from the U.S. dollar. Because they know that when these sanctions come, and even U.S. owned allies like the sanction is not a good method. Because it affects the people more than the people you intended for.
That's how that happened with when they did that to Russia. The U.S. allies suffered worse than Russia did.
Yeah, but see, they couldn't do it. The sanctioning didn't affect Russia because Russia has its own currency and it has a lot of resources. And so countries that it affected, like Venezuela,
European countries.
yeah, other European countries. What's another one? Turkey. Actually, they kind of line up on Turkey. Because Turkey talking about joining. They kind of like talking about turning on NATO and joining BRICS.
Yeah.
Erdogan he don't like NATO. Erdogan don't like NATO, and he's been signed with them for a while. Years ago, he bought them S-400s from Russia. And NATO was up in arms about that because Russia has the best military equipment, and Turkey is a part of NATO. So they treat that as like what's called treason or treachery. Dealing with an enemy. And Turkey like, no, y'all fucking trying to create a coup. Y'all trying to, everyone like, y'all trying to overthrow me. So fuck y'all, I'm gonna go fuck with these Russians. No? Go ahead, brother.
Isaiah 14:6. He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke.
Yeah, Haiti. That's why Haiti is the way it is right now. A lot of countries are destabilized because of Esau was so far away, man.
The elites.
Right. And what is part of that continual stroke? The sanctions, the taxes, stealing the resources, infiltrating the country, killing the leaders off. See what I'm saying? That's that continual stroke. And he ain't gonna stop. It says, he that ruled the nations in anger is persecuted and unhindered, man.
Yeah, you gotta be a madman to fucking do the things Esau is doing. Anything you got goodly, he'll destroy it. All right? Especially when it comes down to people having good health, man. Because the reason why people on earth are so unhealthy because what Esau have done. All right, they got this GMO food is crazy out here. All right? You got the natural things you can heal your body with. Esau have polluted it or destroyed it.
Straight up bandit.
Yeah,
like
bandit,
B12.
yeah.
B12 is one of the most potent cures for cancer.
Yep.
Why is that bandit, man? They're trying to get rid of sea moss.
Yeah. Sea moss is not FDA approved.
Manuka honey.
That shit wicked.
They was doing that years ago, the Manuka honey. Because I think it was New Zealand. It was the best Manuka honey. They had to stop it. They slowed that shit down. Right. Like, fuck that. They get especially, with President Trump name. I was buying that shit up, brother. Stop. Hey, every morning I get up with my tea. Brother, I'm putting that Manuka honey in my tea with some garlic and shit, brother. Putting this shit up, brother. Drinking that shit good as hell, too.
But that shows you how Esau is an unjust ruler. Because he doesn't truly care for his people. Like the scriptures say, a just man or a wise man, he cares for the life of his beast. The scriptures describe men as beasts as well. Not just talking about the animals, but the animals get treated like shit too. You watch these videos of how they slaughter the animals in the slaughterhouses, man. Another reason why the food is spoiled is tainted because the way they slaughter them, it brings forth them harmful hormones, man. And you're eating that shit. That's why they have that saying, you are what you eat.
Yeah, when I'm riding down the road, I see these cattle farmers. Cattle, this is how wicked Esau is. The cattle will have grass that can go out and graze on. It's supposed to graze free anyway. Free range. And green grass so that they got them all bunched in, caged in, and go metal railroad fencing. And like some of them will be over here, just barely even grass there. Most of them is packed in, sitting there. And nothing moving down, something like that.
That's their whole life. Sitting there in that little ass stall, man.
They even move around, even fucking go get some water around.
And on top of that, you feeding cows corn. Some slaughterhouses or some farms they feed cows other cows. Man. This is off, man. This is a wicked, destructive ass society, man.
They're supposed to eat the green.
Exactly. They got them 4 stomachs to help digest the grass, man. And Esau put a window in the side of the damn in the cow.
Yeah, the greenery. Even with man, we supposed to eat greenery too.
Exactly.
Because the chlorophyll, you got chlorophyll in it.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Things like that heal your body up.
And
Apostle Bar, he brag about them green smoothies because they really treat his body good.
Yeah.
That's what the feeling because I got time. I got time to make this smoothie.
hey, when you get sick,
I got I-80. I think it's I-80. I-80. Yeah. Sometimes I miss the motherfucker. I'm mad. They got a smoothie shop. And real green smoothie, brother. And if I get that smoothie or go back home and get green smoothie, that shit revitalize you.
yeah, because it pretty much it helps your body regenerate like a dog. When a dog is sick, they'll go eat the grass, man. So that's the same way as us. When you're sick, you're supposed to, stop eating meat and eat, greens until your body recovers, man. Because the highest vibration of food is food such as like the wheatgrass and things like that, man.
Yeah, chlorophyll.
And not that bullshit that's in a little jar you squeeze in your water. You gotta get real chlorophyll, bro.
Or at least you can find some. You got some health stores got some good chlorophyll.
Yeah.
Don't get the capsules. Get the raw shit.
Con.
I got the raw form. From a tincture. It's a tincture. No chlorophyll. You buy chlorophyll.
Yeah, you got spirulina, chlorella. All these different ones.
I got something. Surah 38:4.
Right.
The Lord Yahweh Shema Shah created medicines out of the earth, and he that is wise will not abhor them.
Right. He demonizes that, man. Dr. Sebi, there's other, holistic, herbalists. And they went killed. They killed off,
They killed a lot of them.
especially during the pandemic. There's still a lot of holistic doctors dead.
Yeah.
Mysteriously being killed and whatnot, man.
Almost helped these poor earth. Yeah, I know. Yeah, make no sense.
Because that's a problem against the pharmaceutical company, man. Because the Rockefellers, they put petroleum in all this medicine, man. That's why you sick like this, man. Hey, you taking medicine and becoming sick. That's not the point of that shit. That's why the Lord gave us the herbs, which is the seeds, man.
Yeah, roots.
Roots and seeds, man. The bitters.
Read that Psalm 73 because one thing about what you mentioned is, brother, see, I just say this back years ago. This came in my spirit right now, but the biggest business on earth is death.
Yeah.
Profit is death. That's why they keep you sick.
Hey, they said that in the pharmaceutical industry, they said a customer cured, that's like a patient cured is a customer lost, man.
Wicked.
So like you said, it's for the love of money, the root of all evil, man.
Yeah.
These niggas are cut corners to make a buck, man.
Because if you let people heal themselves off the land, they don't need of these physicians or
Exactly.
pharmacists
Or
or
doctors.
doctors.
That's why the scripture say you are physicians of no value.
Exactly.
Unfortunate lives.
It's a lie, man.
No value, man. That's right, man.
This is
That's all you saw do. That's all you saw do. And it's evident when you take that shit, you fucked up. Start feeling fucked up. Yeah, you start having ailments where you didn't even have ailments that much before, now you start fucked up. I had a toothache. Man, I had hurt my back. I hurt my back hurt so bad. It was like some shit, some muscles, shit that would have to back through stuff. I'm like, I don't take this shit. I couldn't fucking put it down. I hope they ain't fucking the vertebrae up or something. Like I said, I just pulled a muscle real down. That sheer like a motherfucker. Man, I took it. Like, man, they gonna lose my back. I'm just traveling check. Man, I ain't fucking. I took it and my back. Man, okay, my back got a little warm, all right, and then it made my teeth start hurting. The brother, Abiala, Chicago, have to give me some shit to my teeth. I'm like, man, this shit ain't right. It made my teeth hurt. I'm like, oh, okay, your back is but that wisdom kick in, your back with your nerves in it. Your central nervous system. So that shit affected my nerves, my mouth. My mouth started, my mouth was hurting. But I got all my wisdom to it. That shit, I ain't had none of my teeth pulled. I'm talking about my whole shit was hurt. I'm like, yeah.
That's why you saw when they show you the medicine, they had a commercial with all those like fire ass side effects they kind of throw at the end.
It was a learning lesson too. That was my fault though. It was a learning lesson for me. Because the lady tell me about the lady was in there. She was coming on to me or whatever. I'm like, that kind of like I ain't let my guard down, but like I knew like I don't want to take this shit real. She's like, no, I was gonna do this. And I'm like, damn. Now my back was so fucked up. God damn, man. I thought about it, man. Fuck, I hate this fucking place. I just want my back to work right, you know what I'm saying? That's all I took that shit. I got that shit. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah.
Psalms 73 and 5. They are not in trouble.
What said as is that
I started one.
God.
Psalm 73 and 1. Truly the Most High is good to Israel, even to such as are of a clean heart. But as for me, my feet were almost gone, my steps had well nigh slipped. For I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked.
Right.
For there are no bands in their death, but their strength is firm. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men.
That's right. That's why the wicked is always in the business of good. See, you might say, oh.
Right. It says, therefore pride compasses them about as a chain, violence covers them as a garment. Their eyes stand out with fatness. They have more than the heart could wish. They are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak lawfully. The point being that these devils, they're living up in their kingdom, man. You know, and pretty much nobody can come against them.
Right.
You come against them, they're gonna pretty much destroy you, like Kobe. Right? It came out, the reason why, you know, they said Kobe ended up getting killed like that because he was actually going against the pharmaceutical company, because it was a company that was using a product called Black Mama, which, you know, that's his trademark. So he was going to war with that company, and that I believe it was around the time when it was about to try. That's when he died. That helicopter crash.
Yeah, because that company ain't just fucking dressed. You gotta be a fucking fool to think a helicopter just crashed.
And then there's no coincidence that there was a show that showed him dying in a helicopter crash anyway. It happened years before that happened.
Yeah, so it was all set up.
So you already know what's up, man. You know, this shows you this man's the devil.
But even if Kobe, he's in heaven right now, in the spirit world. You know, he's out there. You know, he's just sleeping. You know, he's alright. Living up in the side, so he ain't get some shit.
Plus, he was a witch anyway, man. And that was judgment of the Lord, man.
Sold out. So. But you know, hey, with that, we're gonna give all under praise and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Ba'akadash.
We need double honor to the apostle of heaven, the great blessed of the female. Shalom to you, active out there, and always my way, sincerely. Hey, do your best to avoid these fucking ninja fighters out here. All right. You better stay strong out there. Because we got wicked ass niggas in Israel that start shit. So brothers be wise and serpent, harvest and love, but always protect yourselves too. I want to say that because, you know, a lot of nigga shit going on right now in Israel. Brothers out there, shalom, 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 shalom.